What is good, everybody? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. How y'all feeling today, Chicago? So we now know that Nick Foles has been named the starter of the Chicago Bears after getting the Bears to 3-0. And I feel like we finally got a lot of answers offensively. But the one question that is still out there that I want to know your answer to is, did Nick Foles prove that Matt Nagy's system works? Let's talk about it right after this. All right, so if you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly, and we don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure that you hit that bell now. As I said, the Chicago Bears are 3-0, and Nick Foles has been named the starter moving forward, which tells me that Matt Nagy has a lot of confidence in what Nick Foles can do for this Chicago Bears team. But the question is on the table now. Did Nick Foles prove that Matt Nagy's system works? He came in probably a drive after that Mitch interception, and he comes in and listen. First couple drives, he doesn't look great, but he looks like he totally understands the system. Finally gets his feet under him, and all of a sudden he's moving that ball down the field with magic. That Nick Foles magic that he brings, that backup magic that he brings. You know what I'm talking about? And I feel like you saw as the game went on, Matt Nagy get more confident in his play calling. Matt Nagy becoming more confident in the offense that was on the field, and so he's taking more chances down the field. So in my opinion, yes, Nick Foles did prove that Matt Nagy's system works because we watched it eat up that Atlanta defense. Now, again, an Atlanta defense that's pretty terrible. And also, I'm not saying that Nick Foles ran this thing to the perfection like Pat Mahomes might do, but we saw an offense that was competent and that was confident. That's something that we haven't seen since Mitchell Trubisky has been under center. So to me, with Nick Foles under center, yes, absolutely, he's proving that Matt Nagy's system works. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe that Nick Foles has proved that Matt Nagy's system works? Now, what does that mean for the Chicago Bears moving forward? I believe, honestly, that it means that we're going to see very different things from this offense. I think we're going to see an offense that looks almost entirely different with Nick Foles under center. And of course, it's going to be because, you know, Nick Foles doesn't do all the same things that Mitch does. Mitch is able to extend plays with his legs. Mitch is able to, you know, make that pass on the rollout. With Nick in there, you're running a true RPO offense. Run, pass, option. What's the option? We running the ball? Nope, I'm passing it. All right. That's all you're going to see out there. And that's not a bad thing. This is the system that Matt wants to run. The fact that Nick is cerebral enough, that he has it in his brain enough to understand that if I make this play, this could be a huge turnover for us, so I'm just going to throw it away. Or I know I'm probably going to get hit on this play, so I have to make this pass get to where it's supposed to be. Oh, by the way, I got to know where this pass is supposed to go. I'm going to tell Anthony Miller to hit the L. If I get hit, I better deliver this ball to the L because Anthony's going to be there. Guess what? He's right there. So I think with all of that, with everything that bringing Nick Foles into this game does, you're going to be able to see a more confident play caller in Matt Nagy. We're going to see the best out of Matt Nagy for the rest of this season with his play calling, barring injury to Nick Foles. I think that you're really going to see Nagy get in his bag and try to do things that he's wanted to do the entire time with Mitch, but just hasn't been able to because he hasn't been able to open that playbook up to him. And I think that we saw that in that game, that him and Nick have to figure out what the correlation is, how they're going to work together on this, because even Nick, I mean, Nagy's opening up the book and Nick's like, hey, let me write a couple passages in that book for you. Let me add this to you. Let me show you how I get down. So I think that we're going to see some Matt Nagy's play calling at its best for the rest of this season, and that is going to help the Chicago Bears because, look, it's not putting everything on the defense anymore. I feel like the first two games, the defense was like, look, if we don't do it, no one's going to do it. And has the defense been great? Absolutely not. But other than that game yesterday, for the most part, they've done a pretty good job when we've needed them to. Now, of course, the one drop to DeAndre Swift, it makes a big difference. But for the most part, they're doing what a lot of teams are not doing. Holding teams to, I believe they're at 21 points a game now. Defense, for some reason this season, it could be because of the bubble, is at an all-time bad. But we still seeing some confident defensive plays by the Chicago Bears. So what Matt Nagy's going to be able to do on offense is just going to give that defense more confidence with Nick Foles under center. And so I do believe that that Nick Foles has proven that Matt Nagy's system works, and I believe that it's going to give confidence to the rest of this team to continue playing big moving forward throughout the season. But at the end of the day, I want to know how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments below. Did Nick Foles prove that Matt Nagy's system works? I am going to get up out of here. This is your boy Pat the Designer, back at it again. If you want to continue watching our content, click the links here or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out of Chicago. Peace.